God that you worship, that created you, that you've given your life to, is actually killing you, to be able to say, I'm not going to quit serving you, God, even if you kill me. I mean, how many Christians can say that today?
Right.
That shows that Job's faith wasn't just something he did on Thursday morning from 9 till 10.
Right.
This was a way of life, like Abraham. Job had powerful faith. He had strong faith. And let me say this about being, today we know as Christians that all bad things come from the devil. He just comes to steal, kill, and destroy. All good and perfect gifts come from God. God's perfect love, James 1:13 says God cannot be tempted with evil, neither does he tempt anyone else with evil.
Right.
So if I ever experience anything bad trying to come against me, I never think, I wonder if God's doing this. I don't think that way. I know better than that because I know enough of the Word that tells me it's not God. I know immediately that it's the devil. I know immediately that it's the devil. But even if you don't know why, see, this is where a lot of Christians get messed up. They've dealt with bad things in their life, and now they're depressed because they want to figure out why. I want to know why. Well, it's nice when God will tell you why, of course. But if he doesn't, you still got to keep your faith in God.
Amen.
Like Job did. Job didn't know what was going on. See, that's the point. And God didn't really explain it to him. And I think one reason God didn't explain it to him is because he wouldn't have understood it yet. He was spiritually dead. Remember, the natural man can't receive the things of the Spirit. See, there are things today I cannot explain to a 2-year-old. I mean, if they say, "Oh, I want to know, I can understand, I want to be nice, but I want to say, no, you won't understand it." Well, you can explain why I don't understand. No, I actually cannot explain it where you'll understand it till your brain gets bigger, till you learn some things. Now, there are things that you got to learn over the process of time to get you to a place where I can actually explain what you're asking me. And what will happen, maybe 10 years later, I explain it to them. They'll say, "Oh, I understand that." And they'll say, "You're right. When I was 2, I would not have understood that. It wouldn't have made any sense." And see, there are things today for us as Christians, spiritually speaking, that we keep saying, "God, I want to know," and God knows you don't have enough word yet. You're not in my word enough yet to understand this. You think you are. You think you're at a place where I can just tell you anything and it will make sense to you, but you're not. We grow into these things. Have you noticed over the years, I'll go back and read books I read 30 years ago. I may go back and I see it on my bookshelf and think, maybe I believe the Lord's leading me. How come I keep looking at that book all now? I think I better pull it out and check it out again. And I read it, I may put the date in there, finished